Jelly bean, anyone? Good morning, everybody. What's up? Welcome to the 30th. That's right, 30. I've survived 30 of these videos. 30th edition of the What's Up vlog. I'm just getting myself suited and booted for the second of my 3 races in a 24-hour period. This one is the ODZ Decaf coffee ride with the Espresso Lap at the end, which I'm looking forward to. Didn't get much sleep as always, so I'm not particularly well prepared for this one. For my regular viewers, you'll have met Obi, my little fluffy 4-legged friend. He sleeps in the bed with me. I know I shouldn't have allowed that right from the start, but I did. And he's a bit jumpy at the moment. I think that one of the neighbours' dogs is on heat or something like that. So every half hour or so, I get him jumping up and yelping in my ear. So had no sleep at all. That's obviously a regular excuse that I use for my poor performances. So I'll just get that one out of the way now. So yes, I got the ODZ Decaf ride this morning. I'm going to jump on, do a warm up. As always, I'm here about 20 minutes before I need to be. I'll get my legs spitting. I'm going to have to take it nice and easy for that first lap. Actually, that's the beauty of this ODZ ride. First lap, nice gentle spin, 2.5 watts per kilogram. Allow the legs to warm up, get yourself ready for the espresso lap towards the end. And then later on, I've got the SCR. Is it the SCR? I keep forgetting. SCR? You know, the blue and yellow. I think it's Swedish. It's a Swedish group. I'll check. SCR, SVR. I can't remember. Got that ride tonight, which I'm actually really looking forward to. That's going to be bloody hard. It's the mountain loop on Watopia. Jane Coates is doing it with me, and so I think Peter Wilson was going to join me on this one. I can't remember. I'll have to check back on my messages. But that should be good fun, and I'm going to obviously be able to practice my for my Sunday challenge, which at the moment looks like it's going to be trying to hit 100 kilometers an hour on the downside of the mountain. So I'll get to practice that. If I manage to do it tonight and it proves to be quite easy, which I'm sure it's not, but if I do, then I'll rethink what the challenge is going to be for Sunday. But watch this space. Anyway, better shut up, get on my bike, get my Zwift on. Just while I'm doing my warm-up, I just want to say a big thanks to the guys that finished an exciting kind of 4-way sprint to the line in yesterday's ZTR race. I won't tell you how it went in case you've not watched the video yet, but there was Grasso, Shoot, Mossetti, Lucas and myself. All very close to the line. I'm not, like I say, I'm not going to tell you which way it went, but let's just say, in a sprint situation, timing is everything. So yeah, thanks guys. That was really good fun. It was a good finish to the race. Good fun finish to the race. I had to press record again on my training ride because once again, Mr. Eric Gray, ride on. Cheers, buddy. That was possibly the earliest one you've done. I've not even started my race yet, so thanks pal, I really appreciate it. And as if by magic, there is Mr. Eric Gray just going past me now. Good to see you, pal. I see your name pretty much on every ride I do, but I don't see your bike. I'm not doing the screen recording at the moment, so I can't get a nice clear shot of you, but there he is, rocking that nice black, white and red kit and putting out a decent amount of power. Look, 5 watts per kilogram up this climb. It's annoying, I have to have my fan here because of the where the power supply comes from, which blocks off that bottom corner for me on my screen, and obviously from your camera point of view it's blocking off half the screen as well. It's really frustrating. I'd like to move it over here, but I can't power it up from over here. I've got another riding buddy just in front of me on this warm-up as well, Mr. Elwood from the ODZ D group. Ride on, pal. I'll give you a ride on. I'm probably going to do as much footage of my warm-up today as I am of the actual race. Apologies if that's a bit boring, but I like to get as many names and faces in there as I can. Right, so we've got, with 1:40 to go, there's 117, 118 riders in the start pen. I can't remember what the record is, but the last time I was here, I think we got 101. So that's bloody impressive. So well done, Team ODZ, for getting this together. Mr. Mitch Dangramon. I've seen some other familiar faces in there. Rich Vickers is in here. R. Elwood. Siabat. That's a recognisable face from other rides. And loads of others that I'm sure I've forgotten. It was somebody's birthday. Who was that? Let me have a look. Oh, I've missed. I can't. Oh, I can scroll up. Hang on. Let me have a look. I'll give you a birthday shout out. Where is it? Have I gone past it? M. Gardner. I'm not sure if that's a Mr., a Mrs., a Miss. But M. Gardner, happy birthday. I noticed your request to go easy. That's in the A group, so nothing to do with me, but I'm pretty sure nobody will go easy on you, regardless of what day of the week it is or what day of the year it is. But happy birthday nonetheless. And oh, we're off. Wow, that caught me by surprise. Crikey. Thank goodness this isn't a kiss race or something. I'd have been left at the other end of the pier already. So Mr. Elwood just knocking out the excuses of he's full of a cold, can't breathe and has a sore throat. I sympathise. I have exactly the same symptoms. Full on man flu. I can see Robert Massimo Baldi there, just up ahead of me. Hello, pal. Got Ori, BB, P Ward, O'Toole, Lenny, Kim, Hayton, Finelli, Dickinson, Thorvilson, I think it was, Furusawa, E. Oliver. Who am I missing? Who am I not missing? Jay Baston, Jay Colan, Siabat, I mentioned Mr. Siabat, K. Tran, J. Vian, A. Taylor, C. Saavedra, K. McCracken, P. Young, Sandoval. So I didn't mean to say that name as though I was doing a Karate Kid impression of Sandafloor. So apologies for that, Mr. Sandoval. Quite a few newbies here by the looks of things. E. Oliver's a newbie, welcome. I didn't catch the name of that last message that came out, possibly Moses, I'm not sure. Mr. D. Atwood's only been Zwifting for 2 weeks. Welcome, Mr. Atwood. I'm not sure if you'll have seen from my other video, but I made the suggestion that Zwift should include facial expressions, which would be quite fun. Obviously I was half joking about that, but I've come up with another idea. Caps. At the moment there's only one option for headgear, which is the white and orange or grey and orange helmet, which yes, responsible riders should always be wearing. But either some options on the hats, on the helmets, or cycling caps would be good. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be near the top of their list of priorities, but anyone from the Zwift gods watching, can you do me this little favour? That'd be nice. I've got a bit of a fascination with cycling caps, as I'm sure you've seen. I read an article the other day which was quite interesting on the etiquette of how you should and shouldn't wear your cap, and the kind of demise of the classic cycling cap, and the fact that pro riders have been wearing baseball caps on the podium and things, which is really sad from my point of view. It's a little thing, but it bothers me. Thanks Jay Mora from Vision, WSR Vision, for the ride on. Appreciate that. I'm going to make a preemptive apology. My mother-in-law is going to turn up any moment now, I think, to deliver something. So I just interrupt. S. Karma, thank you very much for the ride on. Yeah, she's going to turn up any moment, and
Obi is probably going to go into a barking frenzy when she knocks on the door, so hopefully there'll be a time when I can edit that out, but if it's in the middle of something important, I apologise now for the eardrum piercing noise that may come. Cheers Cameron Flynn for the ride on. Good to see you, pal. Let me know how you got on. I think did you do the Kiss Bees last night? Let me know how you got in on that. I'm too lazy to go through Drift Power and check on Strava and all that, so just drop me a line. And S. Brian, thank you very much for the ride on. So it looks like there's a the Zwift event, I assume similar to the one that I did in Sigma Sport in Kingston. There's one going on in New York City tonight, so I can't make that one unfortunately, but have fun everybody. I'm sure you will. One that I really would like to go to is there's a Zwift convention this weekend in Birmingham, or near Birmingham, which is about a 3-hour drive for me. I've tried to convince the wife that I need to be there, but she's having none of it at the moment, but I'll keep working on it. I'd love to get involved in that. I'm pretty sure the Llama, Shane Miller's going to be there. They've got all the latest turbos from Tax and Wahoo and Elite and Cyclops, I believe. So it'd be really good to try those out. I'm particularly interested in the Tax Flux actually, which obviously looks like a cheaper alternative to the Neo, in as much as it's a direct drive, which I like the idea of, and I think possibly about half the price, so have to wait and see for confirmation of that. But yeah, I'd love to get involved in that event. That'd be really good fun, but it's looking unlikely at the moment. I've just dropped right off the back of this group. I better put a bit of a kick in. Thanks B Great Trick for the ride on. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Is it Great Trick or Great Trick? I can still feel last night's race in my legs. It's not good. Alright, but I've pulled back to the group, so I can ease it off a little bit now. I think it's 2 Decaf laps on this flat Watopia course, and then one all-out Espresso Lap. I did see Mr. Vickers' name just a moment ago. I should have grabbed him to give him a ride on, but I can't see him now. Thanks K-Tran for the ride on. K-Tran I can see right there, just a couple of wheels behind me. Lots of talk about Discord in the chat at the moment. It's something I keep meaning to look into a bit more. But I had one go at it a little while back. I can't remember when or why. I really struggled to get it to work. So I kind of gave up, but I obviously am aware that it kind of brings these things to life even more. I mean, it might be tricky for me to get involved in race chats whilst I'm recording the videos as well, but maybe not. But yeah, lots of people suggesting it's very easy to set up and to use, so when I get a bit more time I'll have another crack at it. That could be interesting to have some live chat from some of you guys, so you're not just listening to my voice all the way through these races. If that's how it works, I'm not absolutely sure, but I'll look into it. Alright, so we've ended the first lap as a nice tight group, which is brilliant. There's still whatever's on my screen plus 111 other riders. Lovely big group today, it's fantastic. I didn't see what the final number was, I got caught by surprise at the start. But it looks like it's probably 130, 125. Ah, there's Mr. Vickers. Right, see if I can get hold of him for a ride on. No. Stay still. How does Nathan Guerra do this while he's commentating? It's incredible. He has no problem jumping from one rider to another. Completely lost him now, I think. Tell you what I will do, if I can get hold of Mr. Lyons. No. Haha. Now, Mr. Lyons is a name that flashes up on my screen on a lot of races, and only flashes up because he's usually coming past me so fast that I barely get time to read his name out. So, right on Mr. Lyons. He did make me chuckle in one of, I think it was Justin Wagner's videos, where he put a kind of panicky shout out to his group that Mr. Lyons was only 2 minutes behind and they needed to step on it to have any chance of keeping him off. I'm not sure whether they made it or not, I can't remember from the video, but he's a fast dude, that's for sure. Come on, where are you, Rich Vickers? Rich Vickers, here we go. Oh, so close. Vickers, stay still. He's gone again. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, I better go back home anyway. Check that I'm still in this group. Oh, I'm right at the front of it, that's good. Might as well use my aero. I hope I get another decent one for the start of the final lap. I think that aero power up might just be the most effective one on here. If you obviously if you use it at the right time, where aero gains will be a real benefit. But just from recent experience, I think that's the one that that gives me the most assistance. Excuse me. Obviously the feather's nice, but I'm wondering whether that's as much psychological as anything else.
We're gonna prove it right now in the place to be. So come on, my girl, stop messing around. Cause Punk is gonna rock this short shot sound. So get on the track, start to dance.
Aha! Success! I've managed to get hold of Mr. Vickers. Right on, my friend. Oh, look, Mr. Tran's right there as well. Come on. Oh, no. Yes. K-Tran. Right on, buddy. So whatever happens in the rest of this race, I'm going to consider that a mini victory to me, being able to click on two riders simultaneously, sorry, one after the other, and successfully give them ride-ons. I think I want to move to Watopia. It's just the nicest island. Just up in the, get a nice little house just up in the hills there. A short walk down to the harbour. No traffic, everyone has to get around by bike. Be lovely. Obviously we've got the mountain for a bit of skiing in the winter. And the marine life for a bit of summertime entertainment. Not to mention the amazing food I hear they dish up in the Italian village. Stop for a nice coffee and a slice of pizza. And the weather always seems good. So I'm not quite sure what the visa requirements are for moving there, but I think I'm going to have to put an application in pretty soon. I don't know if there's much call for middle-aged self-employed graphic designers on the island of Watopia, whether that's an industry that needs strengthening, but I would like to throw myself forward for any invitations from other Watopia residents. I'll happily move there. Obviously any job offer would have to come with a company bike and endless lifetime supplier of power-ups.
With the king of the beat, the scratch, the bass, the congas in your face, the king of the beat's gonna rock the place. Pumpkin's his name, and it down by law. Greg.
I suppose the only thing I'd have to consider is the schooling. I don't know what the schooling's like in Watopia, but obviously I've got 2 kids still in school. That might just be a deal breaker.
I represent the four I talk about, I guess you know, the one, the only, the disco, before we put the beat into school.
Jelly bean, anyone? These white ones from Morrison's are like pear flavour, they're amazing.
In the rap, we were at the party because of heart attack. You can tell by sound we will go real far.
Cheers, Robert, Massimo Baldi for the ride on. I thought I'd already given you one, but no, I hadn't. How rude of me. Right on, my friend. I will see you on Friday morning for the Hare and Hounds.
We were chosen as all stars to prove the show, to start the disco, make you wanna dance, keep you on your toes, the scratch, the bass, the cougars in your face, the king of the beats gonna rock the place.
Alright, I got a draft power up after that sprint. So I think the tactic will probably be to use that on the descent leading to the start line. Try and stay. Oh, 1 second. Thank you, H. Kim from J Bike for the ride on. Yeah, use the draft power up on the descent leading to the start line. Try and stay nice and tight to the front group with Mitch Dangram on, obviously making sure I stay behind. And hopefully get a more useful power up as soon as I cross that line. I think an aero being the only useful one on this flat course, really. In yesterday's ZTR, all I got was XP bonuses. I didn't get one usable power up that I can remember, and that was a race where I really could have done with something. Oh, stern words going out from our leader, Mr. Dangramon, shouting out a couple of names that need to regroup before they cross that line or they will be disqualified. You know the rules, boys. Alright, let's get back to the preferred race view. This is the one where I seem to have the most control over what I'm doing with the bike. I'll be interested to know what you guys do, whether you have a preferred view or whether you have different cameras that you prefer in different situations. Like in a tight sprint, is it better to have an overhead view so you can see what's around you more clearly? I've always just done it in this view where it's just sort of hovering just behind my bike. I tried the sort of first person view. I didn't enjoy that much. I like to be able to see what my guy's doing, and he looks much better on a bike than I do, so I quite enjoy watching myself all digitised like that. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to hit this power up just so that I don't have to burn so much trying to stay close to the group and the leader in front. Everyone's putting out a reasonable pace on this approach, but be careful not to overshoot again, which I seem to do every single time, and I'm about to again. Yep. Right, let's cut it back. Whoa, this is cutting it a bit too tight. Come on. I need Mitch to come past me. Alright, I think I can probably get on it now and still be safe, can I? There's one, yeah, here we go, right. Oh, look at that, aero power up, love it. Okay, so I'm in a little bunch here with Tran, Travis, Cluley, SF, Field, Anderson, Downing, T or Ty, Princine, Richard, Papine. I think that's it for the moment in this bunch. I think it's predominantly Bs, so I don't think I'll be able to hold on for long. And here comes Mr. Lyons now, cruising up next to me. I think he's probably doing that with one leg. I don't know if I can't do that. I won't have enough for the end. Same old story, Marcus. Mr. Downing now going past me. Well done, buddy. And he's managed to join forces with Anderson, Field and Papine, all about 4 or 5 seconds up the road from me. I've got B, ODZ and KN and Beatty or Batty coming right up on me now. I'm going a lot faster. I think this is the point where I find my natural group. I can see Rich Vickers coming up fast, along with Lil Heros. There they go. I'd like to jump on the wheel, but I'm a bit stuck behind whoever this is in front of me. They're putting out much better power anyway, to be fair. So Sherazin from ODZ is showing, has an ODZ in front of me, but he's not in the timing screen, so, oh, he's doing a workout, that's why. Okay, so I've got Barrett, Moss, B, Ori, Colon, Jimenez, Schovenberg, all now come around me. And behind, I've got 8 seconds behind, I've got Petra, Miller, Stanley, Mamada, Ubans, Telpner, and G Pratt a little bit further back, R Tipper.
All we need is a drummer to give us that fun.
Okay, let's see if I can get on Dean Miller's wheel. Just hold it here for a while. Try and stabilise my position a little bit. I've just been falling backwards. Actually, that wasn't Dean Miller, that was somebody not in the race. So it's Stanley and Petra directly in front of me. Try and bring Petra in. We made a bit of a break up the road. So I managed to bridge that gap. Let's have a little rest before this climb into the S's. So Stanley's got a decent gap at the moment. So it looks like my race is possibly with Mamada and Miller. Although we're pulling Stanley back in a little bit. Mamada looks strong, constantly jumping up into the 4s and 5s. He's going to sit on his wheel for a bit. Try and time this sprint. It's all got very cagey all of a sudden. Mamada's got an aero. Come on! Come on! Yes! Yes! John, Jennifer Grenfell, that one was for you, buddy. Your name was in my head as I was about to pull out, and I just thought, what would John do? So I just had another little dig, and it got me over the line. Oh, brilliant. Oh, I've missed the finishing order again, or did it not come up? Oh my God. Oh, gee. Oh, 2 down, 1 to go. Where's Mr. Mamada? Got to give him a ride on. That was awesome. There we go. Right on, Mamada, that was awesome. Am I right in thinking I've had a sprint finish with you before? I can't remember. Well, that was good. Oh, thank you everyone for another brilliant ODZ race. That was hard work. They're always hard work, but that, Mr. Mamada, Mr. Miller, worked me really hard at the end there. And I'm proud to be putting Mr. John or Miss Jen Grenfell's teachings into practice out on the race course. So that one's for you, JG. Oh, that was really good fun. I've got to try and recover for this evening's ride, which I think is about 6 o'clock UK time. The SCR or SVR, as you know, I can't remember what it actually is. It's the one that's always blue and yellow. I think it's a Swedish organised race. Cheers Todd Nadal for the ride on while I'm here chatting. Thanks buddy. Yeah, so hopefully this video will be up and online before I start that one. And if you do watch it, come and join us on the race, or watch the race, or watch the video of the race after. Whatever you do, just get involved. Shout out to Team Type 1 again, the finest team on Zwift, in my humble opinion. No offence to other teams, I'm sure there are some other good ones out there. But very proud to be a Team Type 1er and representing them in these races, even if it's not right up at the sharp end of the race. But thanks very much for watching, guys. I'm going to go and have my shower, get something to eat, catch up on some TV. I've not got much work on today, which is nice, which shouldn't be a good thing, but it's actually a nice break. And I recorded that programme, I don't know if any of you have seen it advertised on Channel 5, called Tour de Coach. No, sorry, Tour de Celeb. I'm not absolutely sure what they're doing, but I assume it's going to be a stage of the Tour de France with a load of celebrities being trained up to ride it. But I've recorded that and not had a chance to watch it yet, so I might catch up on a bit of that. And then get nicely relaxed and rested for my race this evening. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you then. Ciao.